A long time ago in Egypt, the Israelites were living there, but life was very hard. They had to work all day, building and carrying heavy things. Many people were tired and sad, and they prayed for help. During this time, the king of Egypt, called Pharaoh, became worried. He thought, the Israelites are becoming too many. So Pharaoh made a very cruel rule. He said that baby boys from the Israelite families were not allowed to live. It was a scary time for everyone. But in the middle of that fear, a baby boy was born. His mother looked at him and knew he was special. She loved him with all her heart. And she decided she would do everything she could to keep him safe. So for 3 months, she hid her baby. She kept him quiet. She kept him close. She watched carefully, hoping no one would find him. But as the baby grew, it became harder and harder to hide him. His mother knew she needed a new plan. So she made a basket out of reeds and covered it carefully so water could not leak inside. Then she placed soft cloth inside the basket so the baby would be comfortable. This was not an easy choice. But she believed that God could protect her child. Early one morning, she carried the basket to the Nile River. She kissed her baby, placed him inside, and gently set the basket among the tall reeds at the river's edge. Then she stepped back. Her heart was racing. She was scared, but she was also hopeful. The baby's older sister, Miriam, stayed nearby and watched from a distance. She wanted to see what would happen. A little later, Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river with her helpers. They were going to wash and enjoy the cool water. Then Pharaoh's daughter noticed something in the reeds. She pointed and said, "What is that?" One of the helpers brought the basket to her. Pharaoh's daughter opened it, and there was a baby boy. The baby began to cry. Pharaoh's daughter looked at him, and her heart softened. She felt sorry for him. She knew he was an Israelite baby. But she didn't turn away. She said, "I will take care of him." At that moment, Miriam stepped forward bravely. She asked, "Would you like me to find someone to help care for the baby?" Pharaoh's daughter said yes. So Miriam ran and brought the baby's own mother. Pharaoh's daughter told her, "Take this baby and care for him, and I will pay you." Can you imagine that? Moses' mother got to care for her own baby, keep him safe, and watch him grow. And she didn't have to hide anymore. When the child became older, he went to live with Pharaoh's daughter in the palace. She gave him a name, Moses, because she said she drew him out of the water. Moses grew up in the palace, but God had a bigger plan for him. This baby, who was saved in a basket on the river, would one day grow up to help save God's people. And that's the lesson from the birth of Moses. Even when times are scary, God can protect, guide, and use ordinary people to do something amazing. A caring mother, a brave sister, and a kind princess were all part of God's plan. And Moses' story was only just beginning. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible tales. See you next time.